What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Excuse me. Now, before we get started with today's video, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we are now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a Piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box in its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set. But it wouldn't be the first time that I pulled a collector's rare, because I also pulled this. Freshly pulled out of my Genesis Impact box opening that I did last year is a collector's rare Beat Cop from the Underworld. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I think this has gone up in price a little bit to I think like 30 bucks or something like that. So it's pretty safe to say that it's definitely a nice pickup to get. Obviously, the centering on the back is a bit off from top to bottom, as you guys can tell, but honestly, it really doesn't make much of a damn, because I am going to be getting this card graded, but I never came up with a good opportunity to do so. But with that being said, excuse me. With that being said, if you guys want to see these boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, because more than 80% of you guys are watching the content, but you guys aren't even subscribed. And to top it all off, it would be awesome if we got to see women watch this channel as well. So if you guys are new to the channel and you're watching the content and you like the content and you want more of the content, but you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure you guys do indeed subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which basically ties with today's video, which is this. What is your all-time favorite Rey Mysterio moment? Let me know down in the comments below. And again, guys, we definitely need to get more women to watch this channel, because if you guys have seen in the backgrounds of Raw and SmackDown and NXT, a lot of women watch WWE, and not only that, but there's also quite a few women who actually watch and play Yu-Gi-Oh. So to all the ladies out there, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, hit that bell, and do not miss out on any of the content that I got brewing up today. Because for today's video, we have an update on Rey Mysterio and when we can expect him to come back to the ring, and who will he be targeting first? Now, obviously, we know what happened the last time we saw Rey Mysterio. It was actually it was actually back in it was actually back at Deadline, NXT Deadline, where we saw Dragon Lee defeat Rey's own son Dom, excuse me, to become the NXT North American champion, only for Dragon Lee to lose the title several short weeks later. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens next, because we now know of Rey Mysterio's return. And if you guys don't know, Rey was betrayed by Santos Escobar, who was once a member of the LWO, the Latino World Order, resurrected by Rey Mysterio, but founded by none other than another Hall of Famer, the late great Eddie Guerrero, all the way back in the days of WCW in the mid to late 90s. And honestly, I love it. The idea of seeing older factions come back, in 2023 and 2024, it's awesome. It's awesome because it brings, not only does it bring the nostalgia of what once was, but Rey Mysterio reforms the LWO simply because he much like a lot of the other legends that are still working in WWE, guys like John Cena, guys like Triple H, guys like The Undertaker, who we've seen quite a few times in the last year and a half now. John Cena I mentioned, guys like The Rock and Roman Reigns and Seth freaking Rollins and Cody Rhodes. All these guys, they're embracing WWE's future, and honestly, I can guarantee you that the future is looking mighty nice. It is looking mighty nice. Now, for those who don't remember what happened back in November, right after Crown Jewel, where Rey Mysterio lost the United States title to Logan Paul, Carlito came out and said to blame Santos Escobar for basically giving Logan Paul the brass knucks, which cost Rey Mysterio said U.S. title, and that was where it all went south, because Santos Escobar literally drop kicked the steel steps, which Rey Mysterio's right knee. Rey Mysterio's right knee was literally caught between the ring post and the and the steel steps, and it was later on revealed that he was gonna miss up to 2 months, up to a maximum of 2 months, having undergone surgery on his right knee. And now we have an update on his return, as per Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer, big shout out, no copyrights as always, saying, quote, Rey Mysterio's return now looks to be in a few weeks. He was hoping for late January, but it's pretty close to being ready to return. Obviously, he had hoped to be ready in time to compete in the men's Royal Rumble match a few weeks back, but unfortunately that did not come to pass, as obviously he still needed more time to recover, and of course, as I had mentioned, the last time we saw Rey Mysterio in WWE was back at NXT Deadline back in December, where Dragon Lee became North American champion, defeating Rey's own son Dom. And now, again, Rey Mysterio, we're set to see him in the next couple of weeks, which at this point, I can pretty much almost guarantee that we're going to see one of two things. Either A, we're going to see Santos Escobar versus Rey Mysterio one-on-one, or we're going to see all the members of Legado del Fantasma, which is Santos Escobar, Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo, and of course Electra Lopez, taking on all the members of the LWO, Cruz del Toro, Walking Wild, Zelina Vega, and of course the Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. Is it possible? Absolutely. One of those two things has to happen at WrestleMania, and we know that, and we already know the main event for night two of WrestleMania Sunday, being Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns for the undisputed title. And we also know that it's going to be Bayley versus Io Sky for the WWE Women's title at WrestleMania as well. My honest opinion, that match should main event night one. And I say that because when you think about Rey Mysterio embracing the future, it's all, it's not just the men, the men's division. It's also the women's division as well. Hence the reason why Rey Mysterio brought Zelina Vega into the LWO is because of that reason. It's because he sees a bright future in Vega, which honestly I could totally see it. Obviously, yes, she hadn't had a big opportunity at championship goals since what, Backlash last year, back in San Juan, Puerto Rico, which for those who don't know, Zelina Vega is also Puerto Rican, funny enough. Which honestly, it's awesome. It was awesome for it was awesome for Vega to compete in her home turf in San Juan, Puerto Rico, in front of her friends, in front of her family, against a woman as dominant as Rhea Ripley, which honestly was insane. It was I'm gonna be real. Backlash last year was insane. It was insane. So for her to be able to compete in her home turf, in front of her friends and in front of her family, awesome, absolutely awesome. So I will say this: the moment Rey Mysterio returns, I can guarantee you that Santos Escobar is not going to be happy. Santos Escobar is not going to be happy, and I can guarantee you that the LWO is going to completely terrorize Legado del Fantasma to the extent where Santos Escobar might end up challenging Rey to a match at WrestleMania, which honestly, I'm all for it. I feel like if you're gonna challenge a megastar to a match at WrestleMania, it's obviously got to be Rey Mysterio, and knowing Rey, he'll take up the challenge, no doubt about it. But we will have to see what happens over time, because obviously we still don't know if excuse me, we still don't know if that is we don't know if that is the case. We don't know, you know, when exactly Rey Mysterio is going to return. Obviously, Meltzer even said it best that it would be right, in the next like couple of weeks or something. But honestly, when that happens, I guarantee you, it ain't gonna be pretty, and Santos Escobar is gonna be in for one hell of a road to WrestleMania. But with that being said, guys, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more WWE topic videos in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.